welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you very much for joining me. I am down at London today and I've come to see the guys down at Ontruck. Now, if you don't know who Ontruck are, they supply a lot of big hauliers and everyone down to your owner-operators with a lot of work. They operate out of the UK now. They've also got Madrid, Valencia, Paris, so a very big tried and trusted company. So let's go and have a look and see what they're up to. Right, here we are. We have reached the office of Ontruck. What a great office it is. Now we're going to go through, we're going to meet Sam. Sam, you are head of UK operations.
Hey Kev, yes, how are you doing today?
Very good, thank you. You're going to tell us a bit about Ontruck and you know, what you're going to do to fix the industry.
Absolutely, no, welcome to the office first.
Yeah, great.
So you're obviously here in Shoreditch, this is our head office for the UK. Based here in London, and this is currently where we primarily focus. So we look after London, the home counties that surround it. Yep. Okay, so we'll do a quick tour. What I'll do is I'll just show you around the UK head office. So in UK at the moment we split fundamentally between three core activities. We have sales, which is kind of strategic large clients, and then the rest of the estate. And then we have supply, which is obviously managing all the amazing carriers that help our network run. Fleet, which does that day-to-day balancing of supply and demand. And then we have customer service.
I take it you all want to know how to become a haulier, and what I'll do is this website down here, if you go down there, I'll put a clickable link in the description, and if you click there, all you have to do is let them know your operator license details, what vehicles you have, email, phone number, and contact details. Is there anything else I've missed out?
No, that's it, because then I'll give them a call and then we'll take it from there.
Brilliant, so there we go. It's as easy as that to sign up with Ontruck. Why don't you tell us exactly what we're going to be, or what Ontruck are going to be looking for?
Well, first of all, we're looking for carriers in our coverage area. The map should be there. And specifically the type of vehicles we're looking for are rigids and arctics. Rigids vary from 7.5 tonner to 26 tonner, so that's your 18 tonners there as well. It can be box, it could be trailers, it doesn't matter, as long as we have the right vehicle bases. And that's it.
And you've also got a fantastic app that drivers can use to make it really, really simple. And you're going to talk us through the app, aren't you?
Yes, so the app is basically the connection that facilitates, that facilitates the connection between the carrier and us. Let me show you what that looks like. Kev, let's choose a job for us to do.
Okay, what's that one? That one's
20 miles, 52 pounds. It's 600 kilograms. Height is 100 centimeters. 120 by 80 centimeters.
No, let's have a look at another.
That's 9 miles, 36. Maybe not.
No.
Let's decline that one.
3 miles. Yeah, I like that one. That one looks good.
All right. So all the details are good for you.
Yeah.
Your vehicle can cover that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what happens is you accept it. The load is yours. Simple as that. No bidding. Nothing else.
Oh, brilliant.
And then choose your vehicle. So that's even more detail there.
Yeah.
And you can choose your vehicle. You want to do it with this one?
Rigid, yeah.
Let's do it there. All right, let's wait for it to be accepted. Start your job.
Oh, brilliant.
And then this is on your way.
Wow, this is super simple.
Yeah. And then arrived at Samaniego Abieta. Yes, it's a Spanish address, but we have English ones there as well, I promise.
Yeah.
So you just say I arrived. That's great. So this is you getting waited to get loaded. You got loaded. Load is correct. Nothing wrong. You can give us a call if you feel like something's wrong. Yes, we're going to start the next job. Yes, you arrived.
Oh wow, and you can see the whole timeline as well.
Exactly. So. And unloaded. Unload is correct. No problems. And finally, it's gonna ask you to take a picture of the POD.
Right.
And that's it. We don't need you to send it at all. Just this picture is enough.
Okay. Excellent.
Upload a photo. Take a photo. So we got our POD after delivery. We take a picture of it. Looks good. You say okay. You can adjust it the way you want to, so it shows everything. Okay, done. Yes, it is. Done. Job completed. And finally, it shows the amount of money you earned. You can rate the shipment if something went bad or good. If you have feedback, we're open to feedback. Give us a 5-star there. 5-star all the way down, and you're done.
Brilliant.
And you can see how much money you've earned this month.
Fantastic.
Simple as that.
Right, okay, we're here again with Sam. Obviously the haulage industry is very traditional, and so you're going to tell us what Ontruck are trying to do to get around these issues within the haulage industry.
Yeah, no, 100%. So here at Ontruck, we obviously did a lot of research into the industry, so the haulage, road transport, freight, and tried to understand why it was so fragmented.
Yeah.
So I think what was clear, and this was kind of, I guess, the founders, is understanding the fragmentation comes from multiple contacts per shipment, per order moved.
Yeah.
And if we look at a lot of industries where it's been disrupted, things like Uber, Airbnb, what they've done is they've tried to understand the network or the industry in a different way. And so here at Ontruck, what we try and do is think of things in aggregate demand terms.
Yeah.
So we focus on London and the home counties at the moment. And when we think about that zone or network, what we're trying to do is create an ecosystem. And so the ecosystem is we have really happy, really engaged carriers, and we offer through those an unbelievable service to our shippers at the most competitive rate. And what I'll do, I'll try and just talk about how that builds in reality.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That'd be great.
So from a carrier side, if we imagine that because we think in aggregate demand terms, one unit that moves within that, we don't really, we're not agnostic to a customer because we have the network. So what we're really thinking about doing is what is the best route from a timing, traffic, all those considerations in transport perspective to get things from A to B in the best possible time at the lowest possible cost.
Right.
And so our Tycoon software, which is our in-house self-developed software, will say, where does the carrier live? Right? And recognize through the app where the first job of the day can be in a specific radius. So for every operating hour that they run on the roads and they're doing an amazing job, they are full. So they're making money, because that's the important thing, I think.
Of course, yeah.
And then what we want to do is increase the number of jobs within that hour of operation so that they have the opportunity to do multiple drops on the same load. If you have an Arctic, do 7 drops a day if you have a Sprinter or a Luton box van, so that we really drive up that number, because then they're happy, they're busy, they're earning money, and they're getting an improved revenue from their current position here at Ontruck. And then one of the other things that we learn is it's really, really hard for them to get paid, right? They have to stand up to some really big corporates, of course, which, I won't mention any names, but in a payment term cycle like that, they don't have the resource to push against them when they're not getting paid on time.
That's right. We know that the bigger the company, the harder it is to get paid. So.
Exactly. So for us, we can do that for them, right? We represent the ability to have the formal structure. We have a fantastic finance team, an accounts receivable team, to make sure that the credit from our side it performs to the maximum potential. But the carrier, as long as they've delivered the job, they're on time, and they've got a POD, which is ultimately the point of reference, they get paid much, much quicker in line with our payment terms with carriers.
Yeah, so regardless, after 30 days, you'll pay the haulier, regardless whether you've recovered the cost from the customer or not.
Exactly. So we will have, as long as the journey itself went to plan, and we have the POD and it's clear, and it's we have the software to make sure that thing we check every 24 hours, then they will, and then we have our payment terms, which are more commonly 75, 90 days, but that's for us to manage, because we're a bigger business and we can house that, and even from a risk perspective, right, like some of the carriers that I've had the opportunity to interview, there's been occasions where they did work for someone who wasn't that reliable, and they've still got outstanding debt, but for them they've traveled the miles, they've done the work, but they haven't got the payment, and so for them that's a really tough spot to land in. From experience,
exactly. As a haulier, we really struggle sometimes, so it's really nice to have that sort of security. So as you can see, Ontruck are trying to do some really great things here, and it's been fantastic to spend some time with them. As you can see, you know, it's been a really, really great day. And yeah, so thank you very much. Tell us a little bit about Ontruck. Okay, we're here again with Sam, and obviously, Sam, there's some. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, that was me that time. Yeah.
We have our sales team. They're not there.